Hey guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm bringing you the fourth installment in the Learn Tarot series or Learning Tarot series that I've put here on YouTube just to get people more comfortable with the idea of using Lenormand. I know that there are a lot of Lenormand readers out there, but there are some tarot and oracle readers out there that have they're a little hesitant to learn the system just because word goes around that it's a very rigid system and that you cannot use your intuition. And although I do agree that Lenormand is a different system than tarot and oracle, and just like there are different tarot systems, like there's Marseille, you have Rider Waite. There's so many different types of tarot and different symbolisms that go into tarot decks. Well, this is just another type of card reading style. And so I totally believe that you can use your intuition in working with Lenormand, although I do believe that the intuition is coming from internal downloads. What do you feel? What are you hearing? What are you thinking? Instead of looking into the pictures, because I can just have a bunch of cards here with just words on them and no pictures at all, because that's kind of how Lenormand reads. And so if you're very visual, why not stretch your intuition? Why not stretch your reader skills and try to get those downloads in a different form? Because the more tools in your toolbox, the better. Okay, so I will link all those websites, as I have been, down below for where I learned to read Lenormand, where I got my information, and then I kind of like branched off and did my own thing, and that's as it should be. I read my own way, and I kind of teach this my own way, just like any teacher. We take the information and then we try to teach it using our own style. So with this one, this is kind of like just another fun Lenormand spread, and I am using the Natalie Rose Winter Solstice Lenormand. And by the way, I will also link my very first video in this series where I go over the basic keywords of Lenormand just to kind of get you started. But these are some of the extra cards. Sometimes deck creators will throw in extra cards. Just like, maybe you don't like a particular male card or female card or child card, you can switch them out for the ones that you do like and you do resonate with, because you do have to stare at these cards. So although you're not looking at the picture for the meaning or the intuition, you do have something to stare at. So for this particular spread, it's going to be 3 cards with a 4th card pulled later on, and it's called a Lenormand development spread. I didn't come up with any of these spreads, by the way. These are from like all various places where I learned to learn, where I learned Lenormand, like from Kelly from the Truth and Story, Tarot Tribe Beyond Worlds, the Facebook group Lenormand Kipper and Tarot Toolbox, and also the Lenormand Dictionary .blogspot.com by Helen Writing. So these spreads are not made by me. Some of them are just like really old, like Lenormand spreads, and they've just been passed down. But let's say I have a question about, I'm going to be buying a new car this summer, so I just want some advice on that. So that's all I'm going to say. I just want some advice on buying this new car this summer. So I'm going to pull a past, present, future card, and some readers will just start pulling from the top. Boom, boom, boom. For me, I like to shuffle in between each one, so that's just my style. So we're going to pull a past card, we're going to pull a present card, and you lay Lenormand face up, and we're going to pull a future card. So with this particular deck, you could see that there aren't any playing card associations on here, and there aren't any keywords, so it's just the numbers. So I have to go off with like, I have to actually look at the picture to figure out what the card is. So this is the Rider, this is the Sun, and this is the Heart. Okay, so in the past with the Rider, Rider is like, communication, something coming in, or not communication, but like news is coming, something's coming quickly. Okay, so Rider, also kind of cheeky, I'm going to be the driver of the new car, ha ha ha. So yes, Rider, thank you, very cheeky, Lenormand. I will be the driver of a new car. That car is coming quickly. And so in the past, I knew this. So, you know, this summer is approaching quickly. So I'm like, okay, this is coming quickly. Presently, I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like, yay, yes, I'm going to be buying this car. And then here you have the heart, which shows that in the future, once I do make this purchase, I'm going to be very happy with it. Like, I'm going to be so in love with this car because I have worked my backside off to purchase this car. I've been saving up for like 6 years plus for this vehicle. And yeah, it means a lot to me, like not just the car, but the fact that I saved up for it. And there's a lot of meaning behind it that dates back to my childhood, actually. Okay, so I want some advice. So, okay, so I just wanted something general about my car that I'm going to get this summer. So it's like, okay, that's all really awesome. You know, it's coming. I knew it was coming quickly. I'm stoked about it, and I'm going to end up loving it once I get it. But let me get some advice on this. And the way you can get some advice is now to take all 3 of these cards, add them up to get the 4th card. So 1 plus 31 is 32. 32 plus 24 is 56. And so I don't have 56 cards, so I'm going to have to add 5 and 6 together, which is 11. So 11 would be my advice card. Okay, so looking for card number 11. Are you going to be at the end? You probably will be. Okay, so that's the whip, which the advice is like, hey, you know that you worked your backside off for this car, so be very careful with it. That's the advice I'm getting. So you can see, like, with the keywords are very simple. Rider is like news coming fast. Sun is like happy times, you know. Heart is love. And, you know, I'm getting very basic, by the way. I mean, you can get a little bit more in depth, but I'm just going real basic. And whip is like repetition. But you see, I filled in the missing words to put this sentence together to create a story for myself. And that's where your intuition comes in. That's where you get to have a little fun. You know, those of you that like to write and read stories, you guys are creating the story here just based off of a few words. It's like, I don't know, like doing Mad Libs, where instead of filling in the words are there, but you have to fill in the rest of the Mad Lib. So, you know, there you go. Okay, another way of doing this, shuffle, pick a card, okay, and then look at the number here. So this is number 25. Okay, so then you would count down 25 cards to get the next card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Okay, so card number 25 is here. Okay, and then we have 13. So now I count down 13 cards. Okay, so this is card number 13. Okay, that's card number 15. So now I'm going to count down 15 cards. Or actually, no, then take all 3 of these numbers, 25 plus 13 plus 15, to get the advice card. That is 53. Well, so now I guess I'll count 53 cards. Or you can add the 5 and 3 together and get 8. That's up to you what you want to do. So I could do that and get the 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. Or if I wanted to, I could go through these cards till I get to card number 53. Card number 53. Okay, but you kind of choose what you want to do. So that's it. That is the kind of Lenormand development spread. Like I said, I didn't come up with these spreads. Some of these spreads are kind of old. Some of them I just kind of found here and there. You know, just like you guys would find tarot spreads, although it's a little less rigid with Lenormand. You can read it forwards, backwards, kind of all over the place, however you want to do it. But this is just a very simple 3-card spread. So if you guys dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe. And don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a Lenormand reading with me, I actually do a 9-card Lenormand reading, and you can find that at www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. I have readings on my site as well as on my Etsy shop, and there is a link to my Etsy shop there. Also head over to patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot, where I'm creating my own oracle deck, and in the future I would love to create a Lenormand deck. And the lovely people over on Patreon are helping to make that dream a reality with their help, with their ideas, so that they have a hand in my creations. And without them, the meetup this summer, July 21st through 22nd, would not be possible without them. It's a totally free meditation, healing meetup, hike through San Diego, lots of good food, lots of good people, and I hope to see you there. So I will catch you spiritual homies later. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out!